Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Can I lope 10 days and collect 1,000 Rosehips? I know it can be done, because commenter Belladonna got 1,016 Rosehips in 8 days. Just running between Mystery Lake, Mountain Town, and Basin. So, it can be done. Can I do it? It doesn't look that way. It looks like I've made some choices that are not going to send me in the right direction. Several commenters have pointed out Mountain Town as a really good option, and yeah, there's absolutely good Rosehips there, I guess. I haven't done a good job of memorizing Rosehip locations. I am having a good time with the series, so I hope you are too, but I'll acknowledge that, you know, part of the whole vibe of the channel is that sometimes I'm going to get it, sometimes I'm not. And maybe it's appropriate that the 1,000 subscriber celebration had me making some, you know, lefts when maybe in hindsight I should have gone right. But we're going to roll with it anyway, because that's the other thing we always do on the channel. And it is Thanksgiving today. It is pre-dawn. It's very early. I'm sneaking this one in, but I want you guys to know, as I said in yesterday's Thanksgiving video, how thankful I am for all of you. Alright, let's get back into it, and you know what? The main goal is always, don't die. Okay, we are in Mountain Town. So that raises... No, we're not. We're in PV. I'm like, this is the right church. No, it's the wrong church. I thought I was in PV, and I am. And we're here to warm up, so maybe don't bother with that. Yeah, okay, see, if this was Mountain Town, there would be a bed here. But I don't need the bed here. There's plenty of beds in PV. Time of day is it? It's early. It's awful early to be this tired. Now, there are 2 locations in PV with Rosehips. Of this, I am certain. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can think of 3. So, one of them being Signal Hill. Another one, there's this area off by the bridge. I can't really describe it, but I'll know it, and I know how to get to it. And then, I'm pretty sure, when you're coming from the farmhouse and you're going to the plane crash, there's obviously different ways you can go. But the way I usually go is to go kind of out the back door of the farmhouse up the river. And then you go up the hill and over the log bridge to the plane crash. I think there's Rosehips. There's like this little burned out shack thing down there. I think there's Rosehips there. I don't know. We'll find out. What are we going to do? Let's eat this ridiculous amount of bannock that I've made. I think maybe we get to, if we get to 2,000 subscribers, if I say this, someone will remember that I said it. I don't know why I do stuff like this. We get to 2,000 subscribers, maybe I do like a cooking video where I cook bannock and rosehip tea and try them. I know I won't like them, but I'll try them. That would be fun, I guess. I don't know that I have a red skillet. We have a skillet. Actually, do we? I think we do. This torch is floating. That's cool. I'll just keep taking books. I ate all the bannock, right? Yeah, that's done. What else am I gonna do? Make this old man's beard, in case we end up needing it. That's a good call. Good choice. Reishi. It's Reishi, not Reshi. I always call it Reshi. I did look it up. It is Reishi. No, I had someone on stream tell me it was Reishi. So if it isn't Reishi, they are wrong, not me. Oh no, what am I doing? Good heavens! What? Oh my gosh, Dunn. Okay. I don't know. Clothing? How are we doing? Not great. Not, you could wear the gloves that you have, Will. You could. It's an option that's open to you. We could make a rabbit hat, or yeah, we could make a hat. No, we can't because we don't have enough cloth. Yeah. Well, you know, I think there's Nope, I'm thinking of another church again. You're not allowed to take this. It's holy. We can grab this candy bar, though. You can't sneak through there. Okay. We've spent a lot of time in this church already. I'm kind of embarrassed. Here we go. That's a bit. And we have clothing that we're not going to wear. So you can... Why are you not wearing the better socks? Wear them anyway. Okay, t-shirt. Destroy. The t-shirt is no more. It has ceased to be. Yeah, destroy this too. It's not really warm enough here for us to just hang out and warm up, I'm realizing. So I'm just going to make these, this hat, and then we'll go. I would love to blame the fact that I usually record very early in the morning. I would love to use that as, here's why I make bad choices. But it's not. It isn't. I'm pretty sharp. As sharp as I get. I'm pretty sharp pretty early. I'm definitely a morning person. I start at what for me is 100% and then just degrade as the day goes on. Okay. Barn is next. Very quiet out. I like it. I'm not going to sprint. I'm going to enjoy this serene and peaceful environment. It's the kind of place where, you know, a little musical interlude could come in. Not going to play with me today, huh? Long Dark? That's fine. We have the possibility of a storm today. Other parts of Maine are going to get snow. Some, you know, up to 6 to 8 inches. So, where I am, gonna be rain. I don't know which I would prefer. I mean, from an aesthetic purpose, I would prefer snow. It's pretty.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
And I have no plans to travel today. Nor do I have anyone coming to travel to me. Although, you know, storms do make holiday travel treacherous, and I wouldn't want that for anyone. But heavy snow combined with trees that have lost all their leaves often results in power outages, which I don't like because I don't have a generator. And I do have a well. So when I lose power, I also lose water. But rain followed by freezing temperatures, which is what we have predicted, can also be not good. Because that rain gets on all the trees and then freezes. And then the trees fall over and knock power lines down, and then you have power outages again. So the real problem is always, just like in the Long Dark, the real problem is always wind. Because if it's super windy, they can't go fix the power lines. We don't have much underground power here in Maine. Most of it is above ground. Will is bored by this story, as many of you are, I'm sure. But it, you know what? It got us to the barn. So, you know, we got that done, Will. All right. Do I want to? How is my match situation? I always assume it's fantastic, and it is. And on this run, I can eat whatever I want. So, I want dog food, but it is Will who is going to eat it. Now, Stim could be here. When it's here, it's very cheekily positioned so that if you're in this seat, you might not see it because it's like slightly offset from the shift handle. I like that. I have come here occasionally and not found it, but I think it's just because I didn't find it, not because it wasn't useful here. I mean, chips. I don't know. If I were to get this level of statistic, I think I have slept in that truck more than any other vehicle in the game. There it is. Remember, kids, stims are for having, not for using. You want to have as many of them as you can, but never use them. No, you can't use them, you might need them. I'm picking up a lot of books. Yeah, I could do that. See, the problem is I'm playing this. It's just a regular old Lope run. I'm not, like, frantically trying to search for Rosehips. I have no doubt that eventually I would get the 1,000. The trick is to get the 1,000 inside the 10 days. And, I'm just not panicking, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's eat more food, because that's always fun. 90% dog food, go. It's also heavy. I kind of like it when you don't have a can opener, because you don't end up with 15 cans that you forget that you have and aren't running around with. Okay, speaking of sleeping in the truck, I think I might do that. If we think that's going to warm me up. If we think 1 hour of sleeping in the truck is going to warm me up. I don't think it is. So the alternative would be to make some tea. Burn this library that I'm carrying around with me. Well, oh, come on, William. You know, speaking of things I'm thankful for, though, I'm thankful for Will and Astrid. I'm thankful that we get the options. Because they're distinct enough that it's fun for me to play them, you know, play one and then play the other. It was always the same person. Now, as someone who plays them both pretty equally, and I have said this before, I have thought about doing a video to study this, to prove this once and for all, to science it out, but I'm here to tell you, Will is just as bad at starting fires as Astrid is. I remember hearing that early when I started playing. Like, Astrid's not as good at starting fires. No, they're both terrible. And Will complains just as much. I do think Will's a bit funnier to me than Astrid because some of the things that he says are funnier. Astrid is angrier, more determined. Like if I needed to say, having played them both now, I would say if I needed someone to like, I need someone to go survive, like I would pick Astrid. To go, you know, get that get that medical shipment through or something. I can see why she's got the case. She's, you know, fierce and determined and stuff. Will is like, I wonder if the owner's around with a potato. Like, let's just put that on the floor. And we'll grab that and put that on the floor. I don't know why. And make some water. And make a bannock. Oh, did I jiggle these? Jiggle your teas, folks. Bannock, cooking, not ready. Water, cooking, not ready. Water is ready. Bannock is ready. Okay. Grab that. Drink that. Grab that. Grab that. Alright, let's go and try not to screw this up. Nah. Pleasant Valley's like, yeah, you got a plan? No, you don't. You don't have a plan. You have an aborted plan. You have a plan that you are no longer doing. Yup. Aw, man, I got myself all warmed up and everything, too. PV, man. You gotta love it. Why did I pick PV? I don't know. Okay, well, time to make another hat, I guess. Or gloves, or both. Dunno. Let's see. Go to the cloth. Or repair something. We could do that too. Much better. Harvest those. Maybe that blizzard's been going on for a long time. It could be. Harvest that. Take a look. I know it's still going to be there. We're probably sacked in for the night. You know, I just thanked this game in today's video for the weather systems. What the hell was I thinking? I thought it would be fun to play in the long dark. What the hell was I thinking? I worked so hard to try to get up here. I spent an entire stream collecting rocks so that I could build a rock cache, hoping that I could climb up on top of the rock cache and get up here. I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced? I'm not convinced. But still. that it can't be done. I think there's a way to do this. And it would just be such a great place to shoot things. Okay, sometimes there's some sticks up there. I found out how to get up on that house on Mountain Town the other day, and that's just amazing. We could have another rock or two. You know, I was just thinking, look how great that glove looks. Like, remember when it was always the same thing? It was always just the hand. Like, I'm so happy to have that change.
Wait. I'm so cold.
Yeah. You're warming up again. Yeah, I got it. Alright, you got a book or something you can read, William? Yeah, you do. Sure, let's go. You can probably sneak an hour of that in. Maybe 2.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
See, see, that kind of stuff is the Will lines I love. The befuddled Will. All right, we're gonna have to make more water in the morning. That sucks. All right, beepity. Let's sleep for 9. Six days, 17 hours. We can still sleep for probably just 1. I generally try not to get into the explain the game to people because I am clearly not an expert. But one of the things that was taught to me early, just in case you're new to the game and have not been exposed to this information, is how to read the stamina meter. The stamina meter, the second one from the left, is just like a clock. So a completely empty stamina meter means you can sleep for 12 hours. So if you just read it like a clock, you can see how many hours can you sleep before you'll wake up. Now, with, depending on what difficulty level you're on, you will get thirsty after a certain amount of sleeping. I think it's 9 on Interloper. I think you can sleep 9 hours on full hydration without waking up thirsty. I think if you do 10, it's like right on the button. I'm not sure you take damage. I should test that, but I'm sure I won't. So that is once a series. I try to say something actually intelligent. Check mark. That's done. That's done. I've told this story on stream many times. And my grandfather, also a Dunn, also Dave Dunn. I adored him, and a lot of who I am, he helped shape, and particularly sense of humor. And we used to take walks in the woods. That was my favorite thing to do with him, was to take walks in the woods. And so everyone would be eating lunch. And of course, like a kid, I would eat lunch much faster. And I would be like, Papa, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? And he would say, I am done, but I'm not finished. Oh, he's been gone a long time, but I miss him. He was great. All right. Yeah. Let's see what we can get into trouble here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful day. When I did my Thanksgiving video, which of course I did the day before it came out, because that's just how things work for me. One of them was going to be art design, because I love this watercolor aesthetic that they did, and how
Looks like a new day is
means
dawning.
so that the game just, I feel like, is never going to age. Because if you go photorealistic, eventually, the closer you go to realism, the longer it will take your game, or the faster your game will look old. I think they hit the middle perfectly. If you go too stylized, it's too weird. It doesn't feel real. I think they really threaded the needle perfectly on the art design. But anyway, I couldn't get all the shots I wanted. I couldn't get enough views like this. And I couldn't get an aurora to happen, and so I went with, what? I also really appreciate the weather, and I have a lot of shots of weather, so we went with weather. So if you watch the video, if it feels like I changed my mind halfway through, that's because I did. Because I had to. You only have so many hours to record. Andy and I went to a Christmas light show last night, which was gorgeous and amazing. And was really, really cool. Is this going to
making my
be...
head feel
This
thick.
isn't going to be what I want it to be. God, I need to get better at PV. I need to do, like, Trapped in PV for 30 days again. I did it once before, but I did it on Voyager. And, you know, that was 2 years ago. I don't remember anything. I know what I'm looking for. That is not a torch. That is a tea.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Oh my goodness, William. The drama. That's one thing they have in common. Drama, man. But Will makes a bigger production out of going, like, if you go with Will, it's like an Oscar, you know, audition. Come on, Will. They're not all that bad. But Astrid gets more emotional about fire. And eating horses. Which is saying something, because she loves horses. This, I think, is what I was looking for. If we turn to the left here a bit, once these trees and hills get out of the way, and there's like a little sheltery thing, like that, then this is what I was looking for, because a little bit down the river from this is a whole bunch of rosehips, and there's some even here. Didn't know that, but I'm happy to take advantage of it. Very, very impressive, Belladonna, if you are watching. 8 days got this done. I wasn't sure it could be done at all. I wasn't sure, are there 1,000 rosehips in the game? And clearly there's way more than 1,000. And to get it done in 8 days, I mean, if I was wired up differently, I would feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for people who are like, come on, man.
I can always use more food.
But I'm proud of how I'm doing. This is my first try. And pretty confident that was Belladonna's first try too. But, you know, hey, comparison is the thief of joy. That is something that most writers are told. And it is very true. Comparing yourself to other people is generally never going to make you happy. You can use other people as, you know, other people's accomplishments as a goal or, you know, a motivator. Absolutely. Be happy for what you're able to do with your set of skills, your circumstances. But I also appreciate how Belladonna posted it. It wasn't like posted in a way of like, you know, see, it's easy. I don't know why you're struggling. Like, you know, you do get those kinds of comments sometimes. No, they were just like, hey, I did it. And it was what? It's inspiring. It's okay. It can be done. Yeah, screw it. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just going to go straight to Signal Hill. I have my Pilgrim run going on Twitch right now. I needed the Pilgrim run specifically for the Thanksgiving video. I needed to make pancakes, and I didn't have any active Loper runs that were well set up to do that. And I just kind of was like, I don't know that I want to run, you know, load all my saves, see if somebody... I need to have a run active that can do anything I need it to do, you know, for recording purposes. And so I was like, you know what? Pilgrim. And it's actually been very fun to play on Pilgrim. Because, you know, it's just so relaxing. But it's not like, you know, you can still die on Pilgrim, believe me. I'll find a way. But, I feel very entitled on Pilgrim. Like, I'm angry if I don't get everything I need immediately now. And I have been looking for a gun everywhere and have not found one. And I'm getting very frustrated because I want the gun. What is the point of being on Pilgrim if I don't have a gun? I have a flare gun. And the detection radius of the animals on Pilgrim is so high. Everything runs from you. Like, hunting, I am very confident, is harder on Pilgrim. It's gotta be. So if you are a Pilgrim player, I mean, I primarily consider myself an Interloper player now. If you're a Pilgrim player, you have my respect. Like, you know, you have your own set of challenges that you're dealing with, and you're having a good time with that, and that's what this is about. But there are things to Pilgrim that are actually, you know, a bit of a challenge. You know, I think probably the trick... I'm wondering if you can get stinky and lead wolves and bears to you. Like, will that overpower or give you a bit more of a approach opportunity before they run away from you? I'm also told that the moose will still charge you if you shoot it. Well, the bear probably charges you when you shoot it too. Yeah, probably. Look at this bounty. Look at this sunrise. Man, gorgeous. Gorgeous. You can almost feel it. You can almost feel the warmth coming off that. Crows don't look. They look like bats to me. Sure. Doink. I will take the coffee.
This'll come in handy.
We'll take a look at it. I wish I could do a better job of remembering, like, which thing is better than which thing. Particularly these things. These three items, to me, get very interchangeable in my brain. But you guys seem to be worse than them, so... Usually I get boots here. Not looking that way, though. We probably should... Bleh, excuse me, can't talk. We probably should put a fire in the fire barrel to make water, or we could just head to the farmhouse and grab the toilet water. I like that idea better. Good thinking, Dunn. I've got a flair for the dramatic there. It's a weak joke that I use all the time. That's not me being clever. That's me being repetitive.
I think I can
Hey, all right. Repair that, and I'll wear it. Or I'll carry it around for 3 episodes forgetting that I have it. Also possible. Now, I recently learned a goat down from here that's barely a goat. Let's see if I can freaking remember it. I'm going to sleep 1 hour to warm up. Now, PV, that is not an invitation to Blizzard. Okay? Good job. Good job. Well done. So my memory is, if you roll over to the right here, and by right I mean left. So we're off to a good start. You get this little drop down. You get over to that shelf there. And it's just a straight run down. There's like no rock to it at all. Will still gets hurt, of course. Listen to this drama. Listen to this ridiculous audition. I deserved the Oscar for jumping down a hill. What a performance. Only that one. No other stick, just that one. I'm thinking Skeeters could be a good spot to check. Not Skeeters. 3 Strikes. I rarely go there because I kind of sometimes struggle to find it. But yeah, we could set up a 3 Strikes over to Plane Crash, and then over to the Space Capsule run.
My fingers feel numb.
Thinking Timberwolf Mountain, like I feel like Ash Canyon's gonna have a lot, but that might not be right. It might be that Ash Canyon just has a lot of mushrooms, or cattails. It's got a million cattails.
Damn, I'm freezing.
It does have the hand over hand climbs, a couple of them. And there would be Rosehips on those usually. But now I'm starting to think, can I sneak Mountain Town back into this thing? Can I get from PB to Mountain Town? Is that a better move? This rabbit hat is never here anymore. I don't know why I bother going to look for it. I look for it every time, too. And I never turn to see if it's there, because I always want to be surprised. It's like looking at your presents early. My sister and I, one time, snuck into the attic in late November, early December, because we were sure that was where my parents were hiding the Christmas presents. And if we got up there early enough, we would see them before the rabbit hat is here. See, it worked. We would see the Christmas presents before,
thank goodness,
they were wrapped. And we got up there, and we did. They were there. And we looked at all the presents, and we felt so smart. Look at all this great stuff that we're going to get. And it was terrible. Because for one thing, then we had to wait weeks to actually get the great stuff. And number two, we had to pretend to be surprised by it. Later. And we were not good actors. I don't remember if my parents called us on that.
So cold. Just on the
I know, Will. We're going to go get some toilet water, okay? There you go. There's your motivation. Now I'm wondering if I just try to get back. How fast could I do that? It would mean spending a lot of time traveling and guaranteed not getting anything. Because I would be going back through areas I'd already been through. Quite the brain teaser. Belladonna, I want to know how much the 1,000 Rosehips weighed. And did you drop them all? I can't wait to see all the Rosehips on the ground. Like, that's one of the things I'm excited about, is what is that going to look like? I don't know that I want to go through all this stuff. No, I don't think I do. I'm starting to feel like you don't have to loot everything. No Mackinac. I was watching one of Koru's YouTubes the other day and just marveling at how little looting she does. Like, I think she checks most things, but she leaves a lot of stuff, and I have a hard time leaving things. I'm a taker.
Die if I don't drink something soon.
Okay, well, fine. Here you go. Have a soda. It's full of energy. It's good for you. Maybe. I mean, I probably want the oil. The can opener. If there's flour, I'll take that. Because I love me some maple syrup and some pancakes. Another thing that I was thankful for. I love freaking pancakes, man. But you do not need syrup. Okay? I'm banging the table on this one. You do not have to have syrup to make pancakes. You should be able to bake them without it. I don't put syrup on my pancakes. You want to know what I put on my pancakes? Me, the pancake connoisseur, you ready to be horrified? Nothing. I put nothing on my pancakes. I eat them.
Never would have thought to look
au
here.
naturel, as God intended. Naked as the day they were born. What? Why did that take so long? Okay, if I don't see matches down here, I can't think of anything else. No, I have many quirks when it comes to food. And I have made my peace with all of it.
I could use this.
And, you know, my diet is a bit non-standard, but I'm knock on whatever this is made out of, reasonably healthy. And doing all right. And enjoying life. So yeah, no butter on my pancakes, no milk on my cereal. I'm a big cereal eater. But I do not put milk on my cereal. I like it crunchy. Alright, so we're not going to need this. So we'll harvest this now. I think the opportunity to go to Mountain Town is kind of gone. I think it was the right call. I think that would have been the right move. But I think that ship is far enough off the pier now that I
need to find food.
I don't want to go for it. All right. You're all hungry and stuff. So let's just shoot the works, Will. Let's sort by weight. Look at all this. We're carrying. All right, chop one of the flowers. Yeah, I'm just drinking the maple syrup. Now I can't make pancakes, but whatever, I don't care. I'm not that into pancakes anyway.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
I'm in a good mood today. I'm very amused by myself today. I don't know what that says. You know, like yourself. You're gonna spend a lot of time with stuff. Oh God, I'm doing the introspective life advice thing. No.
Something's gotta go.
Something's gotta go. That's gotta go. Well, nobody's here for that. Okay, William. Let's check on our recording time. 45 minutes already? But I'm having so much fun. All right, I guess we will go take a quick hour here. That time went by like that, guys. I'm having a blast. Okay. We'll head over here. We'll grab an hour. We'll take this save. And I guess that's going to do it for this one. We'll see. I don't know why I put the controller down. We'll see where we're at. Where are we at? Day 7. How many Rosehips? That's the question. Did I get over 400? Yes, 432. Okay. All right. So for the series, not doing great, but today was productive. Yeah, I think we added about 100 Rosehips today. So that's great. This is going super fun. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you are too. I'm going to have a think as to how much longer do I want to run this series, because I'd really like to finish. I want the 1,000 Rosehips, but I'm not going to get it in the 10 days. And maybe I convert this into something where I put up one a week just so we push it forward until we get the 1,000 Rosehips, because I am kind of getting itchy to get to the next challenge because I had that one all planned out. I don't know. I'll think about it over the weekend. So it's possible that Monday will be a different challenge. But if I do that, I guarantee one Rosehip a week so that we can get to the end of it. Or maybe I just keep running it. It's only probably got 2 or 3 more parts to get to the 10 days. Maybe I run it to the 10 days. I don't know. I'll give it some thought. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate you all. I'm thankful for you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Take care of each other. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.